where are we?
And so you come at last.
Cortana, what is it?
We are Forerunners, guardians of all that exists. Humanity stands as the greatest threat in the galaxy. The Forerunners have returned.
Welcome back, everybody, to Halo 4? 5? Is this, which Halo is this now? I've lost track.
It's the fourth in the Halo trilogy.
Okay.
I am Blackstar, he is Nargajan, and guest star Leah Crow's there. Hi, Leah.
Aloha.
How's things in sunny downtown Hawaii?
Not very sunny.
No?
Very
Really?
dirty.
It's not living up to its reputation, is that what you're saying?
I live on the windward side.
Oh, see, there you go. There's your problem. You're on the wrong side of the mountains.
Nope.
We'll have to fix that in an update. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us. We are continuing on with our exciting adventures here. We're going to be wrapping up Halo 4.
Oh, are we going to finish it today? Is that what the plan is?
We've got like 2 levels left, so
okay.
I'm pretty sure we're going to finish this quite rapidly.
Baron Sevens in the chat says, "Are we here? Halo 4." Oh,
No.
Aye, we here. Aye, we here.
Halo 4. Yeah, thanks, Baron. Yeah, it's Halo 4 with a PF.
That would be an improvement.
Wouldn't it, though?
It would be. It would be a marginal improvement.
I'm surprised they didn't try that or some variation thereof, but I'm sure marketing stepped in and says, "Why did you misspell that?" Anyway, now if I recall, I'm literally going to be flying in about 2 seconds. So,
Question Deca says, "Yeah, 2 fast, relatively short levels."
Yes. So
okay. Well, it is what it is.
I wanted to end
The end
sooner.
is in sight.
Yeah, see, okay, here we are.
Hull integrity is stable. We'll be safe as long as we stay below the Didact shields.
Where's the composer?
Close.
Do we have to hit a small thermal exhaust port right below the main
Below
one?
the main port, yes.
Also, I noticed that
That's only 2 meters. Do you think the computer can hit that?
I used to bullseye womp rats with a T16 back home, and they're not much bigger than 2 meters.
2 meters.
We're old.
Set all power to front deflector shield.
Not yet
and
been-
all power to front deflector shield.
Yeah, we're gonna get a reciting of the whole movie.
We have to do some Star Wars games at some point.
For screens.
Open the blast doors! Open the blast door! Oh no.
Yep. Well, I wanted to show what the explosions look like.
Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. All right. Yes.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Broadsword's hull integrity is stable. We'll be safe as long as we stay below the Didact shields.
Some strange usage of the word safe that I wasn't previously aware of.
I should be able to guide
Different
us through it.
franchise.
Okay,
It's
so
like
I
a
can't
whole different franchise.
Yep. Better franchise.
Locking onto his
It depends.
transmission. He's at the composer.
Yes, this is harder than it looks. Especially since I haven't done this in 4 years.
You
And
did
the
that
sad
on
part is,
purpose.
well, I wanted to showcase the annoying part of this thing is that it's just repetition over and over and over again. You get the same dialogue and the same scene
yeah.
and the same. It's just
I think
poorly designed.
I think that's a persistent problem that a bunch of games need to address, in that, like, I still want cutscenes to provide context for gameplay. And the model where you just kill a player who makes a mistake and then you restart from a checkpoint, and if that checkpoint happens to be the beginning, you replay the dialogue, you start to really dislike that dialogue. And it means you have to rewrite your dialogue to be perceived well across multiple repetitions, which I think isn't always possible. And also I noticed that CinemaScope thing that Halo's been doing since the
Casualty.
Yeah, see, it's all remembering on when to speed up and slow down, and I have not played this since the game came out. So,
Broadsword's hull
Yeah, see this thing here where they've made it letterboxed to say cinematic? It's cutting off the HUD elements.
yep.
And I'm thinking, I don't remember doing that in the old games. I would have to go back and look at an old Halo 1 cutscene.
Unless I have this framed wrong, it should be full frame.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the game doing it. I don't think it's you doing it.
Transmission. He's at the composer. We can take them both out.
I would have not chosen the composer as a word just because of all the silly jokes you can make out of it. Like, he's decomposing. Cute, cute.
It looks like the Master Chief has maintained his composure. Or lost his composure? I don't know.
And the sad part is, of course, you're flying indoors, so you have absolutely no room to maneuver.
Oh, Question Nika says, this isn't the trench run, it's the sky hook from Shadows of the Empire? I have no idea what that is. Oh,
Yeah, that's
return
as
from
high
the
as it'll let you
battlefield?
go.
Are you out of the play zone?
Infinity must have warned them.
Sierra 117
Battle Group Dakota?
Infinity. Captain Del Rio, do you read?
At least they don't have any characters or locations named after Confederate generals. I feel like they managed to avoid that somehow. Oh no!
Ah, jeez, you gotta be kidding me.
Would you kindly abandon Requiem?
Casualty.
Oh, okay, good. There's a midpoint.
Oh,
Thank
there's a
you.
checkpoint. Oh, hey, checkpoint!
That's relieving.
Slightly.
Cherenkov radiation fluctuating. We're coming out of slip space.
Which is a perfectly normal phenomenon.
Current velocity, hostile will achieve Earth orbit in approximately 4 minutes.
Vaguely remember there's actually some easy areas you can go to, but I honestly can't remember what they are.
What the? What? What killed
Okay,
you
what
there?
happened?
I don't even know what happened there.
Oh, did it?
Casualty.
Oh, maybe my shields were too weak?
Oh, okay.
Cherenkov radiation
Mort is in the chat, says, kaboom, lol.
slip space.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of kaboom lols in this, let me tell you.
Lol boom.
Hostile will achieve Earth orbit in approximately 4 minutes.
This brings extra levels of what is all this stuff for?
Sierra
Yep.
117
Like you have in the Warthog run, though. It's like, why is this here? What's it for? What is it? Is this an
What's its
engineering
purpose in
space
life?
of some kind? I mean,
Where's the captain?
it has a
Those,
bunch
like,
of
moving things.
yeah, like a bunch of doors that don't quite close, but look like they're going.
Have a great payload.
Like, what is that? It's a door that doesn't close right. I think you may have gotten another checkpoint.
I certainly hope so.
Oh, Tekka's posted a link in the chat
And
to
like, why are we
Shadows of
still
the
even
Empire.
in
Is that
here?
the Empire?
We're
Is
no
that
longer
a...
in slip space.
I mean, well, you see all the space above me? It's like, why am I not flying above this? This makes no sense.
She starts out by saying we'll be okay as long as we stay below the Didact's shields. So that's the in-game justification for that.
But the only reason we had to do that was because we were in
Commander,
slip space,
will I go
and
your
now
ship?
we're no longer in slip space, so...
Yeah, well, in that case, I don't know. So is Shadows of the Empire, is that a game, or is that like a novel? Okay, see, I was wondering if maybe that was like an expanded EU novel. Oh, game and book, with differences, of course, yes, because Star Wars.
Oh, wait, where am I going? Where am I going?
Oh, are you supposed to be going here? Well,
have no
I guess
idea.
so. I guess so. That didn't really look like a place you should go.
No, it did not, but I made it.
Good enough then.
Also kind of sad how they have to slow it down to make it work in third person.
Eeh.
Bonk.
Yep, there's way too many pylons in here.
No.
Again, I don't think I'm flying in an area I'm supposed to.
And the other thing is, like, where are we actually going? Like,
I
why...
have no idea.
Like, why don't... Like, if the objective was to stay below the shields, why not just, like, sit down and park?
You'd think. Yeah,
If you play
technically, it
this,
makes no sense.
if you play this at 1/10 speed, you get Star Trek: The Motion
There it
Picture.
is. No, wait!
Infinity, the Dyndac just closed off our entrance to the composer.
We could try punching a hole in that hull plating, but Infinity won't be able to get a clear shot with all that.
You could try shooting a thing, but I don't know if it'll
Take care
work.
of the guns.
I mean, it's only shooting a thing. How can you be sure it will work?
Yeah, okay, current objective? Yeah, I can't remember what I'm supposed to shoot
Destroy
at
the
over
shield
here.
generator. Yeah, exactly. Which one of these busy metallic things are you supposed to read
Oh,
as a
it's these
shield
things over
generator?
here.
Is it that? But you can't shoot it from that side, can you?
Probably.
No, you can't shoot through the red shield. Your shield generator has a shield.
Hit it from the side?
I don't know. Maybe.
yeah.
That seems like a solid wall.
It does, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I'm just like literally
That's
going
a
in a
good
loop.
question. Oh, well, wait. It's center. It said something. There was an objective marker in the center. Yeah, there.
Oh, neutralize. Okay. Okay, so that kicks out the shield so I can shoot these things on
Maybe
the side.
now you do the. Yeah, now you do the little ones. Okay, I get it. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I forgot to remind you about the music.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
turning it off.
Okay, we gotta mute it. Ah, damn it. I'm on an angle.
Do it whenever this segment is over. We got copyright strikes from Sony.
So wait a minute, we got a strike?
Well, no, not strikes. We got content matches resulting in third-party monetization by Sony on the previous 2 installments
Only one
based
got
on Neil Davage's. What? No.
I'm sorry, I disagree. I seriously disagree. Okay, hold on. Let's
Based
go
on
to
Neil
music.
Davage's soundtrack for this game, and I was like, "Wow, this does not add anywhere near enough to this experience for me to bother writing in to the YouTube that
Yeah.
that
Okay, now it
Microsoft
says
allows
menu
these
music volume.
menu music."
What about-
No, can you?
what about-
I mean, we need the game music off. The menu
where is
music
that?
did not trigger it because that's Marty's music, and Microsoft owns the rights to that, and they grant
Okay,
rights
voice
to
channel,
that.
game sounds, class. All right, it's remastered in classic. I was doing classic. Just
Maybe
press
you
the
maybe
settings.
you can't.
Maybe we can't.
That's
literally it.
weird.
Enemy player color, controller, audio. That is it.
Music is mandatory.
I guess. All right, fine.
There it is.
Now there is an experimental feature at YouTube that says it lets you, well, try to mute the matched audio but leave the rest of the audio intact. I told it to try that, but I haven't checked back on whether or not it
Take care of the
worked.
guns.
Vort is like, more like Bad Star, am I right? Okay, well, you can fly through that afterwards, so it's convenient.
I would say inexperienced star. Oh, jeez. Now, wait a minute. That means to tell me that the
Casualty.
gun I passed had rotated to hit me in the side?
I guess.
Generally, they try to do that.
There it is. No, wait!
You know, they're trained to do it. It's initiative.
We could try punching a hole in that hull plating, but Infinity won't be able to get a clear shot with all that black.
And the other thing is that you're technically
care
not
of the
even
guns.
really flying, you're just sort of pointing. Because it is literally pushing me around the edges of here while I'm trying to go in other directions. So this isn't really true flight at all. It's kind of annoying.
Yep. It's like
Is
a-
it different from the way flight worked in Reach? Did they change it much?
Oh yeah, this is way
Really?
different. Well, you'll get a chance to experience it if you actually try.
Because I've always wondered why Bungie went to all the trouble of putting any kind of a flight combat mechanic into only one game and then never using it again, even in a game they made later where everybody has at least one
Maybe
personal
for the
spaceship.
work, it wasn't. They didn't think it was successful.
Only one gun left.
Maybe?
Copy, Cortana. Weapons. Prepare fire.
But like you could have let people fly around their loading screens. I mean,
Yay!
Oh, is that it?
Well, for this
Oh,
part,
thank goodness.
trust me, it gets
Infinity,
worse.
you're clear.
does it? Oh, great.
You might want to back up a little.
Main battery, fire.
Clean hit.
Looks like that
Proceeding with
Romulan
insertion.
mining ship in Star Trek 2009.
If you need us.
And that's not a
Make
compliment.
sure you get the didact
No, it's not a good
records. Infinity out.
Hello, honey. I'm home.
I don't think this is going to end well.
Okay, where are we doing this again?
I don't know. It's so hard to keep track, really, of why we're doing any of this.
Oh, so we could crash and have
Now what do we
a
do?
scene.
Yep. They don't land ships in this game. They
this
crash them.
vehicle was not technically a Pelican, was it?
No, it was something else.
Okay,
Something
so we
they-
still
Goodness.
haven't actually crashed our own Pelican.
No, we did crash
Oh,
one before, if you remember.
Yeah, but we weren't flying it, really. Like the chief was, but the player was. Oh, chief got a butt
So now
bomb.
we have a.
Baby
I was
got
about to
butt
say a
bomb.
butt upgrade.
Yeah.
Chief, I know I'm supposed to know what to do, but
We'll have to deploy the warhead manually. How and where?
I always know what to do. I always know what to do. Just give me a second.
Keep scanning for the composer. We'll figure it out on the way.
I think I like the idea of a Cortana Goes Rampant story much better than any of the execution of this. Like the constant shifting from apologia to stuff like, I always know what to do, I won't let you leave this planet. It just doesn't seem like an interesting... There's no interesting way in which the conflict comes to exist between what, say, the chief wants to do or what the captain of the Infinity wants to do and what Cortana thinks should be done. Like, they want to run away, and she wants them not to run away. But why? And I do think that's something that they get into more in the next game when they give concrete, like more of a concrete motivation to what it is that Cortana wants to do. Oh yeah, no, I mean, Ward's saying the didact is in control of the composer is capable of disintegrating huge leads of people. We saw that happen in the last episode. The chief is tasked with delivering a warhead in the control zone and with killing the didact. Yeah, like what we're doing at this point is clear. But I would say the conflict between her and the captain is not, because it isn't clear. Like, it's clear the captain wants to run away, but that's not really much of a motivation. And it's not, other than the idea of impending rampancy, it's not clear, like, why is this conflict that's going on suddenly breaking Cortana where it wasn't before? Like, Halo 3 had a similar conflict where, Lord Hood wanted to defend Earth, and Keyes wanted to go on the offensive, and Cortana and the Chief opted to go with him, and they were like, all right, fine, you guys go do that, we'll do this, and it was kind of resolved.
Take care of you.
Weepy.
Good for something, I guess. I detected an energy signature ahead. I think it's a transit system like on Requiem. Find a way to access it. I'll try to route us to the composer. Put me in the system.
Is this the secret you've kept from me? This evolving absolute.
Didact knows I'm in the system. Hurry, go!
sense your malfunctioning companion, human. And yet, shields me.
Can't find that and soul simultaneously. Opening another portal.
So Cortana is currently able to resist the Didact, but barely, but wasn't able to resist Great.
Well, a lot more mines.
I guess.
Is this one open? I thought there was one that was open over here.
I guess she did say that. I can't tell which one it's supposed to be, though.
That one's open. That one's... Yeah, none of them have portals.
Deca says, Gravemind had X amount of time, Didact is a minute or two. Yeah, that's true, but there's like the ending cutscene at the end
there it is.
Of Halo 2 doesn't necessarily give you the idea that there was a long time period involved of Gravemind hacking Cortana. It seemed more like a negotiation.
I'm sorry. I can't control what my processes are doing. The
Why is there a
threats
gravity
keep
hammer here?
reprioritizing themselves over me.
What about the Didact?
Carbine.
I can't hide much longer. I'll try to move you to the composer again.
Is this just like, here the Didact has made a museum of various weapons used in this conflict. You may choose one. They are, of course, functional and loaded.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, there's way too many conveniences in here.
Yeah, Vort, I know. Look, you can give diegetic explanations for a lot of things, but I'm looking for the non-diegetic ones, or because the diegetic ones are not entirely convincing.
There it is. Excuse me, pardon me. Feels like we're going in
Where
loops.
are you?
I get no
Didact's
sense
from me.
spatially of where we are or where we're moving to.
We keep bouncing around between that middle room.
Yeah, but where's this in relationship to that?
Hold them off while I locate the composer.
Oh, and here is just basically, oh, we gotta stay here and guard and wait for things to constantly respawn. Yeah, we gotta defend this area because of reasons. Oh! Boom. Headshot. Hey, that was no scoped. I'm running out of ammo.
Deca says it also doesn't give you the feeling of her fighting him then, it was her buying time before the torture. Didact isn't going to bother with torture.
Oh wait, but is that defending me? Oh, what is it?
Yes, it does look like it's helping you.
Well, see, they're blue, so that means that they're friendly.
Oh, okay.
I think Cortana is supposedly
Controlling those? So the guns, but not the dogs. Okay.
Yep. I know, it makes sense,
Gotcha.
right?
Sure.
It doesn't make any more or less sense. I think the problem basically is that once certain elements start to not be functioning to help you suspend your disbelief, then the other ones that normally you wouldn't question also start to fall apart. So when the connection between story and gameplay objectives aren't clearly communicated or aren't memorable, then you start to question other arbitrary distinctions, even though in other games you wouldn't bother. Like, you could be reductionist and say, I feel like all I'm doing is traveling from room to room and hitting button after button. And that applies just as well to Halo 1 as it does to this. But Halo 1 is far more successful in suspending your disbelief that you're participating in a complex story and achieving complex objectives with simple actions.
Right, with Halo 1, it actually engaged me, which is passion. Here, it's just like,
But I don't know for how long.
I don't feel any, like, it's like, okay, you're shooting things.
Yeah.
The stakes aren't clearly defined.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Felt like your participation is going to affect the outcome.
Oh, Zaldera's in the stream. Early Friday Rampancy stream. Madness is this!
Oh, he's all.
It's the madness of wanting to finish Halo 4 as soon as possible.
Yeah, because we've got Halo 5 to do.
Are we starting on that tomorrow?
I don't know. If we get through this really quick, we may have to start it today. I don't know. Personally, I'd like to keep them separated, but...
Well, you know, we could bring the stream down briefly and then put it back
And then bring it
up
up.
to start Halo 5, so there'll be neatly separated video files.
That, I think, would probably be my choice.
Okay.
Just depends on how soon I can get through all these. Okay, that's enough of that.
Oh, Zaldera says, fair enough, I've been stuck in a certain rabbit hole for the last week. What rabbit hole is
Really?
that?
How do we get over there?
Are there any rabbits in it?
End of the ramp. If we time it right, our momentum should carry us through the
Are they
loop.
wearing pocket watches?
Chief, once that warhead is primed, the window for getting out of here is going to be pretty slim.
I know.
Like, why did we need an in-game explanation of a man cannon just then?
Activity. Significant slip space event.
For all the
building
people who
under
didn't play the
composite.
Halo 1 through 3.
He's powering it up.
And why are we not being shot at?
Because that would make
It's
sense.
not the time for that. Zaldera
Perfectly
says,
vulnerable and exposed. We had absolutely
Cortana sounds
no
not well.
sense of gravity.
Zaldera, that of the virtual YouTuber. You mean watching virtual YouTubers or being a virtual YouTuber?
I think he's been streaming Marathon or something.
Oh yeah, but virtual YouTuber is usually applied to people who are using like a performance
okay.
capture app to be usually like an anime avatar or
Won't do us
something.
any good unless we can disable that barrier. Find me a terminal.
I found you a terminal. Oh wait, no, this is... Yes, a terminal.
I've got to do something you're not going to like.
Oh no, not a yearly subscription!
Oh, she's gonna dance! No!
Oh, that's the same animation I
What did
get
you just do?
when a turret comes out of my head.
I ejected my rampant personality spikes into the system. If I do that at each of those beams, the copies can overwhelm the composer's shielding.
Yeah, because that's a thing.
No, I wanted to jump up. Come on, melee it, thank you. Didn't want to do it for some reason. Come on, seriously?
Not a fan of the soundtrack at all. I'm like, wow. sounds like a Philip Glass knockoff, and I like Philip Glass.
I hate the fact it takes so long to go from one weapon to the other with the shotgun. It literally takes a day and a half to aim and shoot. Yeah, there's no way around that. See, to me, this is just filler music. You know, they
it is.
really didn't. Yeah, they didn't have anything specific that they wanted. Yeah, it's just repetitive.
I'm like, what? It is.
It is a copy and paste loop.
It is crushingly repetitive.
Just like the game.
Yeah, actually. Zelda says, Narc, to answer your question, watching virtual YouTubers and Blackstar, I laughed at your not a subscription comment. Wow.
Isn't that great?
That dog decided not to live.
Yeah, everything's going to subscription fees. I'm not a fan.
No, the particles, man.
More equals better.
I think plenty of games go too far. Like, I feel Destiny 2 has gone too far, but this is not as far as that, but somehow also worse.
This was years earlier.
Yeah.
That's it. It's working.
Is it though? Ooh, headshot.
What is going on over there?
I have no idea. Oh, there's another objective. I think I have to go to the objective.
Why do we...
You humans sought the dynamite. You will have it.
Did we?
Hey, his ship's in range. Once the barrier's down, we can get the nuke in there fast.
No, that's a nuclear buddy.
Question Deca says he's controlling the composer through the particle stream. As you do.
Any shotguns? Nope. Oh, I got a rocket launcher, but last time I used a rocket launcher, it didn't really help very much.
You didn't need to kill him. You could have just run past.
Yes, I could have.
Oh, Paul's in the chat. Paul says, I played it. I put Halo 4. I played it till I got the Warthog. It had been annoyed about bad sound effects up to that point. But the hog broke the camera back, and I just stopped playing. Ridiculous. I was out. Yeah, we complained a lot about the Warthog sound when we first encountered it. Somebody said it sounded like it was a 2-cycle engine, like it was a lawnmower.
It sounds like Leah's moped. Only worse.
Oh, put the camera's back. I was like, put the camera back. I'm like, why were you using your camera to play Halo 4?
Why were you riding a camel playing
my
Halo
camera
4?
body, and then all I had was the lens. And what can you do with just the lens? You can't play Halo 4 with a camera lens. I've tried.
I don't know. Maybe you can.
No, I'm sure you could play Doom on a camera back.
Casualty.
Okay.
But not Halo.
Oh great, now where did it leave me? Ah shit.
Yeah, now you can run by that guy.
Nope. Hit him in the face.
And it just makes more particles come out.
I know, that's why I wanted to bug you in. That's why I'm zooming in when I do it. It's like, look at all the particles! Look at both of them jumping at the same. Look, they're all jumping in unison! I love that I
Ace
still
comes
got
in to say, I'm just dropping in to say hi. Hi, Ace.
Hi! Welcome to the stream!
Oh, Bull is saying, today there's no ducking. The game is loud. You guys are hard to hear. I'll turn the game down again some more.
Yeah, take it down like 12. Man, it is.
That's a lot.
We have not been able to perfect this mix, so...
Well, we just haven't applied the sound chain to it at all, so it's... Okay, I've turned it down some more.
And you sure when you say you're turning it down, it's actually turning it down? Oh, crap.
Yep. And since I'm monitoring its output, it actually affects the volume for me as well, so I know it's being affected.
Yeah.
I turned it back up for some of the dialogue-y stuff.
Okay, for Narc's sake, I will run past this. I just hate the way that this thing, intuitively you want to run, but you hit it twice, it counter runs, so it stops you. It's so annoying. Yeah, that one a little better. Oh, I think I spoke too soon. Come on, run, damn you!
Oh, Zaldera says, by the way, tech question for you all. Do you know a way to use your phone or tablet as a scene switcher remote control for OBS? Why, yes. Yes,
he does.
do.
Wow. Have you come to the right person?
Okay, so what you want to do for that is that you want to look for an OBS plugin called WebSockets. And that will give an HTTP interface for OBS that will allow you to control various shortcuts and commands. There are also various other third-party apps that can be used with that plugin, such as Touch Portal. But there are a bunch of ones. Basically, that will get you a basic web control panel, and then there are other apps you can get if you want something more custom. Oh wow! I thought you were gonna fall to your death. Oh, okay, you're dead anyway.
Didn't matter.
Casualty.
I wanted to get them all in one place so I could rocket them and just continue on, but they literally don't want you to speedrun this. That's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't recommend Elgato Stream Deck just because I'm not a huge fan of Elgato in general, and I find the Stream Deck to be overpriced for what it does. If you already
have
have
an iPad or a phone
if you already have a phone or a tablet, you don't need to get into Elgato's ecosystem to get that. My specific objections to Elgato is that for quite a number of years, they sold some capture products that they advertised as compatible with OBS and compatible with macOS, but neglected to tell you it's not compatible with OBS when you run OBS on macOS. So, you had to run Elgato's own capture and streaming application, and then later they produced a tech workaround for that literally attached to the capture application and produced an NDI feed that then you would import into OBS. And I've just said, look, there are capture devices that cost a bit more but have better support on macOS. So if running OBS on macOS is something you have to do for some reason, then get a different capture device. Or don't use macOS. Zelch says, the WebSockets got you. Thanks, Narc. I was hoping to avoid having to spend lots on dedicated control deck or other similar device. Yeah, the easiest thing to do is just use a browser on a tablet and the WebSockets plugin.
I think I just nuked myself because this rocket launcher sucks. I think there's a reason I didn't want to pick it up.
There are also various other plugins that are helpful, such as Advanced Scene Switcher. Let me look at what else I've got loaded in here. Yeah, NDI, Virtual Camera.
Yeah, I don't know how much NDI he would want to use, but I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not getting in sources from other computers on a network, then you don't really
Or sending
you don't need
your
NDI. But it is a neat
sources
thing.
to other devices, yeah.
Oh, Treknox 117 in Twitch says hello. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Hey!
Treknox.
Welcome. Please don't judge us on what we're watching right now.
I know, I feel so bad. I told my sisters about this, and then, like, this is what we're just like right now. It's like,
This is what we've been reduced to!
See, that's why I wasn't sure about going straight into Halo 5 directly, because that's kind of
I wanna get it done. I
like
wanna get it
so
done.
much content on
Yes.
on stuff we don't like that much.
Nope.
Zoldar says, I know there are keyboard shortcuts in OBS, but they always seem to conflict with other commands. Yes, that is true.
That
and
is part
also,
of the problem.
Yeah, and also it depends. Like,
seriously?
Like, are you running an app as admin? Are you running OBS as admin? Does your app that's running it as an admin intercept your keyboard commands so that OBS doesn't get them, etc., etc.?
Yeah, there's all kinds of technical
WebSockets
jiggery-pokery.
is a much cleaner way of doing a lot of the stuff you would do with keyboard commands.
Wow, okay. Come on, Cortana, get it done!
See, I like the blue dancing ladies in Mass Effect better. I mean, that's the bottom line.
oh yeah, Andromeda was way better than this.
I didn't mean Andromeda. But
Actually, it doesn't even matter. Any Mass Effect, including Andromeda. Oh, to the face. It didn't even sound like the Chief, you notice that?
No, it didn't.
he's getting old.
Are there any weapons I can grab? Quick, go to my man cannon. Oink.
Oh, Zeldar continues. By the way, having a heck of a time with a certain microphone manufacturer, their customer support. TLDR, they sent me an XLR mic when I specifically ordered a USB one. You kind of do want the XLR mic, though, if you can get a good XLR to USB interface. But yes, I realize plenty of people want the simplicity of dealing with a direct USB mic.
They don't want to worry about preamps. They don't worry about.
Oh, you got an achievement, rare achievement.
Yeah.
I was wondering for killing 100 knights.
Wow. I thought it was because I actually hit it once. Oh, I'm right here. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I had another lift to go to.
Push the button. Push the button, Master Chief. But you can push the button.
Wow, I can't even get there. There's a cutscene.
Why are we RP walking across this light bridge? What happened to the extreme time pressure and noise and activity everywhere?
Not to mention that I'm changing weapons every time there's a cutscene. It's like, you're carrying the wrong thing.
Why is it calm all of a sudden?
I don't know. It
Especially
makes no
since
sense.
like you didn't kill all those enemies behind you. Like if they,
Nope.
like if it was
After your own.
And why doesn't he just turn off the bridge? Seriously, why is that still on?
Come then, warrior. Have your resolution.
nobody calls us that.
Please tell me we're gonna have a boss fight.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we are.
So misguided.
Hello, budget Voldemort.
And he's got me over the precipice. He could just drop me.
He
Thank
can just
you.
drop you now, yeah. But again, why trust to gravity with that kind of stuff? I mean, he could also crush you or throw you against the wall, and you know.
Yep. Break his neck.
Also, the Master Chief.
Humanity's imprisonment is a kindness.
What did we ever do to you, dude?
We were born.
Notice the bridge is also a data stream. Oh no, the bridge is made of Cortanas. Why?
In that case, you won't mind if we return the favor.
Your compassion for mankind is misplaced.
I'm not doing this for mankind.
Now she's Tinkerbell?
Yep.
Oh
She's
my
many Tinkerbells in
God.
one.
No. Just no.
Right, because he needs his arms to use his mental powers.
Clap your hands if you believe in AIs.
To climb. And climbing. What the hell?
How long was I out?
The bomb. Left trigger. No, I need to plant. No, it's my left trigger. Why did we do this 5 minutes ago?
Is this a boss fight or a cutscene?
It's kind of like a quick time event combination of
Oh,
both. I just
God,
wanted you to see the pitching.
Man.
Yeah, tell me about
That's so
Hey,
bad.
At least you don't have to control it. Yeah, so I have to use left to climb, and I have to plant the bomb.
Yes, mechanics
right in
you
his
have
chest.
been introduced
Story
to,
mode.
but you didn't use since the first level.
And apparently I failed. Did I
That
get it?
is so unclear.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, tell me about it. The difference in the visual feedback you get from success or failure on that sequence is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And I must crawl to get the
Oh,
bomb again.
Kermit is in the chat. Hello, Kermit777 in Twitch says this is not a natural structure. This is true. Neither is this bomb.
Hey, at least it doesn't look like a fickle.
So wait, is it not happening? Is that
no, it's
that the
happening.
boss fight?
Yes, that was the boss fight.
Oh my god. I mean, okay. I suppose I don't really want the boss fight either, but wait, what?
Yeah. You trigger the bomb.
So Soldair's like, must grab cube.
Cortana,
Actually, it's more like a pill, but yeah.
We just blue pilled the
Cortana,
Didac.
do you read? Cortana, come in.
Cortana, go out. Cortana, make me a sandwich.
Cortana, will you go out with me? No, wait. Oh, Kermit's like, formation, whoops. It's
I'm
okay,
afraid
Kermit.
I
We knew
can't
what,
do
we
that,
knew what you
Dave.
meant.
How?
Oh, I'm the strangest thing you've seen all day?
Kind of.
If we're here,
It worked. You did it. Just like you always do.
so how do we get out of
Kermit's
here?
like, okay, I admit I cried real tears here. I did at the end of Halo 3, but not for this, man.
I'm not coming with you this time.
This is more of a yikes
What?
forever moment.
Most of me is down there. I only held enough back to get you off the ship.
No, that's not. We go together.
It's already done.
I am not leaving you here.
John. I've waited so long to
Your
do
moves
that.
are glowing, John.
She just grabbed
It was
the
my
chief's
job to
boob.
take care of you.
Yeah. And it was glowing.
We were supposed to take care of each other. And we did.
Cortana, please.
You're making this a hostile work environment.
Wait.
Welcome home, John.
That might have meant something if we didn't go to Earth like every other Halo game.
Kermit says, okay, I admit I cried real tears here.
Sob.
I'm crying
No,
for
like I
the
said,
sadness
no.
of the game.
No, I think he's crying because he realized how much he paid for it.
No. I think he liked it. But I gotta admit, I find the end of Halo 3 actually affecting at the time, and this not at all. Oh wow, you completed the whole game on easy.
Yeah.
Congrats.
First time.
A1 Point Blank is like, I'm pretty confused about what just happened. You're not alone.
Not the only one.
I mean,
Supposedly we just detonated a nuclear weapon.
We warped
But we're
into
fine.
we warped into the opening of Mass Effect 2. Was Chief digitalized? No. At least
No,
not,
in fact,
not
like
permanently anyway.
No, the librarian gave us something to prevent
Never
that.
mind the ordinary
Yeah,
smells.
we're immune to the decomposer.
Yeah, just not. Yeah.
Turn the game back
Wait,
down.
Princess Leia's gonna give us a medal. Shh.
Wait, what happened to the captain of the Infinity? Isn't he still pissed at us?
Yeah, why aren't we arrested and thrown in jail?
Yeah,
and blah,
exactly.
Blah, blah. Like a real military would.
Oh, Kermit's like, it's quickly ruined by the last scene.
I just want to know how we survived a point-blank thermonuclear detonation.
Space magic. A warlock did it.
Game.
Mind if I join you?
The
As a matter
slow
of fact,
bullet penetrates the shield.
At ease, Chief. Feels kind of odd for you to call me sir.
Oh, did Lasky relieve the captain? Was that one of those dialogue lines in the last two levels I missed?
Nah.
Beautiful, isn't she? I don't get to see her often enough. I grew up in New Harmony. Attended Corbulo Military Academy. Never saw Earth in person until I was an adult, but I still think of her as home.
Why?
You don't talk much, do you?
I'm sorry, my mic was muted.
Chief, I won't pretend to know how you feel. I've lost people I care about, but never anything like you're going through.
I never lost a
Our
virtual
duty
girlfriend before.
as soldiers is to protect humanity.
Yeah, that's just
Whatever
the
the
whole.
cost.
You say that like soldiers and humanity are two different things. I mean, soldiers aren't machines. We're just people.
Oh, hey, let me show you my Google app.
I'll let you have the deck to yourself.
That scene wasn't even so much bad as it was kind of nothing.
It was just unnecessary.
Right?
About being a machine.
I think there is a creepy aspect of Halo fandom that heavily intersects the idea of mega soldier with anime waifu. I mean, I think that's a problem. It's kind of a problem. Every great journey begins with a single step. This is our beginning. Thanks for trusting us with the universe. We didn't really have a choice in it. I mean, it wasn't up to us.
Sure,
Just like
we
it
did,
wasn't
right
up
at the
to
counter.
us when Bungie sold to Microsoft in the first place, and it wasn't
Kermit's
up.
like,
It wasn't up to us. They traded this franchise for their freedom, and I'm okay with that trade. But that was why I said at that point that I was okay with, not defining myself with the Halo fan anymore.
We taste only defeat.
Are you not dead?
I ask why.
No, he fell
We
into
are
the pit.
forerunners, guardians of all that
Well, if
exists.
he died, they couldn't
The
make
roots
another
of the
game.
galaxy have grown deep under our careful tending. Where there is life, the wisdom of our countless generations has saturated the soil. Our strength is a luminous sun towards which all intelligence blossoms, and the impervious shelter beneath which it has prospered.
Yeah, which is why we have militaries.
I stand before you, accused of the sin of of ensuring Forerunner ascendancy, of attempting to save us from this fate where we are forced to receive.
He's a Forerunner supremacist.
Humanity stands as the greatest threat in the galaxy. Refusing to eradicate them is a fool's gambit. We squander eons in the darkness while they seize our triumphs for their own. The mantle of responsibility for all things belongs to Forerunners alone. Think of my acts as you will, but do not doubt the reality. The reclamation has already begun, and we are hopeless to stop it.
Well, you better just give up then.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, but when he's talking about how the greatest threat to the universe is humanity, and the scene you see is that idiot tripping on a friggin' treadmill, I'm sorry, those two things do not go together. So whoever timed that really did a bad job. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guardians of all ages, yes, this is actually Halo 4 in its entirety. Good or bad, love it or hate it.
It's not an
Can't say I'm a
either-or
super
situation.
fan. No, it's not. But
No,
that was
I
it.
think it's just hate it.
Okay. And
Okay, so-
Leah, you haven't even played any of it, right? I mean, you hate it just from looking.
Wait, did my thing go up?
No, you're still there.
We're still here.
I was waiting for a
Oh,
response.
okay, no, you weren't saying anything. Okay.
She got distracted by something shiny. Yeah, chat got left hanging there. So, yeah, but you hate it just from looking at it. You have not played it personally, but you just dislike everything you've seen.
Yeah, no, that was horrible.
Narc?
I mean,
I'm glad they kept in that final scene because, you know, people just hate it when you put politics into your games. You know, nothing political at all in that last diatribe about racial supremacy.
Yeah.
No, none at all.
Nothing apropos.
when did this game come out?
I want to say 2011? 13?
Was it earlier?
Wow.
Okay.
That can't be. Reach came out in 2010. This didn't come out a year after that. So it's got to be later.
I literally have
think
not
it's
played it since it came out. I
It's
think
like
I did
2012
one
or
or two
2013 because it's before Destiny 1, but it's after Halo Reach.
Yes. But the mediocre, you know, shoehorned in flight mechanics and the strange scene dialogue and the I
think they tried to squash too many things together. Like, I like the idea of Cortana going rampant.
Yes.
I even like the idea of the Master Chief having some sort of love interest, but having the two together is just like no, like if there was like they introduced like another Spartan or something and somehow developed that over time, like that would have been.
If they did that, they do an AI love triangle, and I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. Point Blank says, "No, we're both wrong. It's actually 2012, so
2012,
little over, little under." But yeah, 2012. Yeah, the tag in the description says 2012. So that being said, thank you everyone for watching. We certainly hope you enjoyed it. Now that was really short. That was like an hour. So
yeah, do we want to take the stream down and put it back up for Halo 5? Do you have Halo 5 locked and loaded? All right.
I am gung ho to torture you some more because if you thought that was bad, get ready for the joy that is Halo 5.
No, wait. Do you think Halo 5 is worse?
Well, I will leave that up to you. I do not want to taint any perceptions of people who have not seen, and I don't want to ruin it for you. But for those just tuning in right now, if you can hang out for about 5 seconds, yeah, we're going to kill this stream and then fire up the next one and continue on with Rampancy.net's playthrough of Halo 5.
Oh, so there's like, oh no.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So we will
God help us.
We will take this. I don't have a trailer ready for Halo 5.
We'll tell you what, you want to take like a 10-minute break and go grab one?
Yeah, why don't we take the stream down and we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes or so.
Okay. All right. So everybody hang on. We'll be right back after this short break.
Where are we? And so you come at last.
Cortana, what is it?
We are Forerunners, guardians of all that exists.
Humanity stands as the greatest threat in the galaxy. The Forerunner